104.1 KRBE. Let's get started. It's the Roula and Ryan Show.
Wake up, fool!
Hey, wake up!
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Right here.
Featuring Eric.
Eric, he is a bad, bad man.
Special K.
The big red K.
Are you threatening me?
I'm waiting for you.
And Sam.
I am a wuss! I am a wuss!
You've waited long enough. How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula. And
Ding dong.
Ryan. 104.1 KRBE.
Good morning and welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show. Roula's on her way in. We've got everybody else right now. Eric, Special
Good
K, and
morning.
Sam.
Morning.
New guys.
Here.
Here.
Hey, I brought you guys in gourmet cookies this morning.
Yes.
The problem is there's only 4, so could you break them into 5?
I think if you snooze, you lose, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we don't have
Did
to
you
share.
lose? Okay.
Yeah, send them on over.
Sucker.
Here you go, Sam.
You already-
I'll let you take your pick.
Oh,
We've got a
yeah.
variety of different cookies.
6 in the morning, you can eat a cookie.
Yes, definitely. That's the best time to eat it because you got the rest of the day to work
Burn it off. Your metabolism.
Oh,
Don't those look good?
I want this one.
What brand is it?
Oh, my goodness.
I got them from
Thank you.
Ciro's, the Italian restaurant right there on
Fancy.
Bunker Hill and I-10. Yeah.
Italian cookies.
That should put a little pep in your step,
Since
a
we're
little
in
sugar
the
rush.
safe zone, I actually had a chocolate-covered donut on my way to work this morning.
Yeah.
From Sunday, and it is stale.
Oh, from
and
Sunday? Oh.
So gross. It was so gross,
Good.
guys. It was so dry and nasty. But I was like, you know what? I need a little pep in my step. I'm gonna crash really hard.
March
I think at,
Fatness.
like,
So this is
March
is
Fatness.
it? Is this
that
a
what you
known
say?
thing?
Oh, yeah. That's when you can just eat what you want.
I don't think that's accurate.
Yeah, it doesn't count. Calories don't
I'll
count.
tell you
Yeah,
what.
okay.
Did you watch basketball and all that running they do?
Yeah. Just
So your
watching
eyeballs
them.
Yeah,
get
that's
your
most-
metabolism going? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, your heart rate's going. You're pumping for your team.
That is such a lot.
UH, the number 1.
Yeah, did you see that?
Why not? You can make it up. There's so many fad diets out there through the years, right?
I know.
Yeah.
When are they going to have just the junk food diet where all you do is eat junk food and lose weight?
Kevin, you should do that for remember that McDonald guy? He ate McDonald's for 30 days.
I don't know,
Morgan
you know.
Spurlock.
Oh, yeah.
He
Yeah.
got rich and famous from that. Do a documentary. And
Yeah, because he got really sick. I mean, I think, didn't he get high blood pressure?
yeah, a bunch of stuff they show. But then they show other people that eat this.
Then
Yeah,
there's
they
that
eat it, and then he
guy
was
just
like-
ate like his 70,000th Big Mac or
yeah, that
something.
Big Mac guy, he's still
And he was
doing
totally
it.
fine.
Yeah, and he's-
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's just how your body is luck.
Probably.
Why do some people get cancer and some don't?
Right.
My mom never smoked, didn't drink.
It could have been environmental, though, too, because you lived on a farm with all those chemicals.
That's true, but I mean, you think she didn't live that long on a farm?
Okay.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like she lived 40 years on the farm. She
Do you
only lived,
remember
like,
when
20
we,
years.
and I'm not going to get all political, but you remember when we did that,
don't.
oh no, oh God, no. When we did that event with Erin Brockovich, the real Erin Brockovich, and she had like a slideshow and she showed the highest concentration of cancers. And then she overlaid another slide on top of it and it said, it showed where all the major power plants were. And it was like a direct lock, like
Oh,
it was,
man.
there was no denying that. So I think
I will never
a lot
buy.
of it's environmental, a lot of it's processed foods.
I won't buy a home if it's underneath of high power lines.
Oh, yeah, when you see those lines.
I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
nah, because we've seen a couple
Sometimes
homes.
you can hear it.
Oh, we'd hear the crackle. When Michelle, my ex-wife, got pregnant with our daughter Faith, as soon as we found out she was pregnant, we immediately moved. Because you could walk, we had those big transformers in our backyard. You'd walk out in my backyard and you hear the crackle, and the
Optimus
hair on
Prime.
your arms would stick up.
Yeah.
And I was like, this can't be good for you.
Did you guys see this? Guy on Twitter claims he has the perfect idea for a date night at home. It's going viral. It's called Bottle Night.
Bottle
Night. What is
Okay.
Bottle Night?
Bottle of what?
You just put down your phone and you each grab a bottle of wine and you just talk. What the?
You just talk.
How cute.
That's called a date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you go on a date? You're going to be on your phone the whole time. If you're on the phone more than 30 seconds, then I'm thinking this date is not going well.
Some people are just obsessed with their phones. Like they can't do anything without
Even
it.
on a date when you're supposed
Yeah.
to be just talking one on one. I love the
Yes.
times when my wife and I'll just sit in the kitchen and like last week was for 3 hours. We didn't watch TV, do anything. We just
Isn't that the best? I wanted to
sat
ask you
there
about
and
that.
BS'd.
Yeah.
Okay, so my relationship is probably the newest of any of us on the show. Y'all have all been in seriously long-term relationships.
Better be the newest.
Yeah. was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say,
would
why
think
would it
so.
not be?
Y'all are
You guys- explain
everybody.
it, you guys.
Everybody's married on this show, but sometimes we'll be watching television. We'll just pause and we'll start talking, and we forget to turn the TV back on, and we'll just talk for
Oh, yeah.
hours.
It's your new relationship. Yeah, you gotta She didn't even have a
It's not
TV
even
on.
new anymore. It's like, a couple years in now, so.
Oh, you've just been hiding it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I don't bring my personal life on the air too much.
but doesn't have to count straight though. That's, I can't count on and off.
Well,
I
yeah.
do. You're trying to get my record.
You had on and off there for a while
Exactly,
too.
yeah.
But no, I was wondering, like, do you guys like do that? Like on a weeknight, do you ever just like turn the TV off and just sit around and just talk? You just said you did, Eric.
Well, for us, it's hard with kids.
Uh-huh.
I have a 13-year-old and 15-year-old, so there's always homework.
Probably impossible
that's
with you,
true.
Sam.
I didn't finish that part that my wife has to help them with. They have homework. I'm not going to help them.
Yeah,
What am I going to do?
it's funny.
That just sucks when they get, they blame me. They're like, oh, my rib cage is too big like yours, Dad.
Oh,
I always say that's
they're
why
blaming genetics?
Yeah, which there isn't, because they're like, I want that curvy look.
Oh yeah, the hourglass figure.
I'm like, you're 13 and 15. You're 15. You're
Yeah.
not going to have that. It's your fault. And then if they not good at math, it's your fault. I'm stupid.
I know. It's like, why are all the genetics, the bad genetics, blamed on me,
Yeah, well, probably is.
not on Mom?
I mean, probably is true. Do you look at that, Sam, yet? Do you guys look at your son and think about genetics and stuff?
Well, I took
Like
so
he's good at
Santi-
soccer. You're like, yeah.
I'm sure I will, but I came to a realization. So Santiago isn't really around other kids in the sense. Like I don't have a lot of moms, like play moms. And I met a lady yesterday that could possibly babysit Santiago for me, for nights
cool.
and stuff like that. And so we took him to Children's Museum.
Oh,
nice.
that's so fun.
And it was the
I saw the
cutest thing ever.
Slam Given, if you go on Instagram.
Yeah,
you can
Slim
see
Given.
him.
There's just a little thing on my story with him, like looking at the little spinning guys, and he
Mm-hmm.
loved it. And I'm looking at all these babies, and I'm like, wait, how old is that baby? Wait, how old is that baby? And you go down like this little like rabbit hole of how old these babies are. And they're like, oh, they just turned a year old. My kid is the chunkiest of chunks compared to all these babies. And I was like, oh. I was like, I didn't realize how chunky he was. It was
Yeah,
so
they
funny.
all level
See?
off.
I know, it'll be fine. But he was like the shortest of them all and the chunkiest. And I'm just like giggling because I'm like, he'll grow it out. But it's just funny seeing like these little babies and just even at one, it's not that I'm comparing, but it's just kind of like, it's so
Yeah.
crazy to see that how everybody can be so different.
Are you
And they're
baby
in the same
profiling?
Yes, I am. But I laughed so hard because the one little boy was much taller than Santiago and he had like 8 teeth. Santiago only has 2 teeth. And I'm like, how are you both one? And like maybe a couple days apart and you're so different. It's just crazy.
Everybody's different.
I was, I guess, Tree of Trust. I can talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
My daughter plays lacrosse and she plays softball for her school.
Right.
And she wasn't going to play school softball, but they needed more kids. And so she's like, I'll come back and play. Her and her best friend. And she's all right. She's not like, the best. Like, she's not going to start, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
So, like, she had 2 games in a row. And usually they let you play, like, 3 innings for that kid.
Mm-hmm.
That kid will come in and, like she didn't play the first game. They were in New York Monday, so they missed practice. So I'm thinking maybe they didn't let them play Tuesday because they missed. And then last night I drive all the way down to, like, Sugar Land, all the way past where the Skeeters, not the Skeeters, what do they call it down?
Oh, Space Cowboys.
Space
Cowboys place.
yeah.
So I drive. That's
That's a hike for
in
you.
traffic time.
Yeah.
I was like- and then she didn't even play the game again. I'm like, 2 games. I've spent 2 hours
In traffic.
driving, wasting my time. Even she's like, I could be doing my homework.
Oh.
She was almost thinking about bringing her homework out.
You don't,
Yes.
You can't look at it like wasting your
I know,
time.
I'm
You're
just-
there to support her.
But you support. But then I watched another kid. I'm like, this kid's not that good. This kid's.
Oh, I know.
In my mind, I'm like,
Yeah, like why are they
I hope
playing
they,
and not
hope they
my
strike
kid?
out. Just to,
Every
but you don't.
parent, every
I thought
parent
that
is
was
like
like that.
that.
But then I asked her, I go, why didn't you play? He goes, oh, the coach got cut up and forgot.
Oh man!
my God.
That's when you got to like say, "Hey, coach, put me in.
Yeah, I mean,
What's going on?
put me in, coach.
I'm ready to play."
I'm
No,
just
I did the same
but you
thing.
guys are the ones who wanted more kids. So, don't waste my time.
But Eric, everybody does
Right.
that.
I'm not that parent where I'm going to go, I want my kid more playing time.
But it's human nature. So my
But
daughter
you
didn't do sports,
you do look
but
at people is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
for sure. Yeah,
That's
it's
I'm
like
saying
a
you look at
comparison
kids.
kind of
you
thing.
do absolutely. My daughter wasn't in sports, but she was in performance, and she's an amazing singer. And I'd see like another kid in a high school play. This kid can't sing at all. Like, why is she cast in the main role, and why is mine
Yeah.
just got like a background part? It's just nature. You just do it.
As a parent, you just I'd feel bad if I.
Everybody
like,
thinks their kid's the greatest.
Oh, that kid struck out. Darn.
God, Eric, that's terrible.
That's what you get. That's what you get, kid.
All right, what do you guys want to do in Scoop since she's on her way in?
Sam's got some good stuff.
Yeah, we just got a list of some of the highest paid actors of 2023. And seeing these numbers, I was not prepared for it.
I heard who number one was, and I'm like, really?
Yes.
If you told me this like 20 years ago, I'd be like, well, really? That's the number one paid actor?
Yes. So we'll discuss that for Celebrity Scoop.
Good for them. It's going to be cloudy today. It looks like a high of 80 right now, 65 degrees and 611 on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Please welcome Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
104.1 KRBE.
Okay, Roula's on her way in. She will be here on time for Roula and Ryan's Roses. That's at 7 o'clock this morning. We'll catch a cheater. But right now, I want to hear this list, Sam, that you have about the highest paid actors of 2023.
Of 2023.
my pants.
No, she did not. Kevin, that was Kevin Roula. She's driving in right now like that son of a... That was Kevin.
Stab you while she walks behind you.
That was Kevin.
She's just upset that, that the GOAT is in here with the three-peat championship.
Don't start that again.
Oh, my
Don't
God. Hey, wait.
start
Before we get to your scoop, Eric was so happy to send this listener line call to me last night.
The absolute hate on Eric this week. He went back to back to back, completed the three-peat, Bourbon Daddy for the win, and not even playing his win song. This man is the absolute Michael Jordan of KRBE, the GOAT. Let's go for number 4, maybe even 5 or 6. Let's see how long we can have this win streak go. Absolute best of the best. Let's go, Eric. Woo! Number 4 next week.
Yeah.
He won rapid fire
That wasn't even
yesterday.
Alex.
No,
Yeah, that was a different. That wasn't your number one fan.
No.
Now you've got another.
How much did you pay him to say that?
I'm building it up. My rapid fire fans, they just see greatness in me.
I see greatness in you.
Because I don't.
Boy, if she didn't swerve off the road with Kevin's poop comment, she certainly did now.
Yes.
All right, Sam, what do you got?
So Forbes list comes out with a list, pretty much every single year for everything.
Yeah.
But this one is of the paid actors of 2023. And just starting with number 1, because Eric can't believe this.
Yes.
You want to know the name or you want to know the price first?
So tell them the price.
The price, yeah.
And then you guys guess.
$73 million. This is the
a male.
highest paid actor of 2023.
$73
million. Do you have any guess on who the actor is?
That's what they made last year.
You know who
Yes.
this person is, Kevin. It's not
Yes.
like it's somebody
It's
over.
very well known.
They're over.
He's very well known.
Over 50.
Brad Pitt? No, can't be. He didn't have any big hits.
I'll give you another clue. They're in comedies mostly.
Yeah,
But
comedies.
They're famous for being a comedian.
Adam Sandler.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Damn, yeah.
He's got a new one on Netflix right now. It's a drama in space. It looked weird.
That's exactly why they said that they think he's making this much money is because of all of his Netflix.
Netflix, yeah.
How much? 73?
$73 million.
$73 million.
And then the second person is Margot Robbie, and she's coming in at $59 million.
Well, Barbie.
Yeah,
I know, but still, like 73 to 59.
that is pretty.
There's an
That's a
inequity there.
That is a huge jump.
She'll be off the list next year.
But I mean,
think about
Adam's
I think so much
Adam's
too.
He's got a production company.
producing them and is probably spinning out more than she did that one recently. What else was she in before that?
I mean, that was because she produced. That's why she got the
Yeah.
59.
That's what I was thinking
that
too,
took
yeah.
all her time to make that movie, I'm sure.
Absolutely. And then Tom Cruise coming in at number 3 for $45 million.
That Mission Impossible movie was good.
It was really good.
The most recent
Never saw
one?
it.
Yeah, it's going to
free
have a
right
second
now.
part to it.
It's free right now?
Yeah.
on Paramount.
Oh,
Paramount.
Oh, that.
free for me.
But it ends on a
Password.
cliffhanger. It's like a long movie, but it doesn't feel long. It moves.
I don't know. He's riding a motorcycle up a hill for like 50 minutes, it felt like.
And then he jumps off the cliff. Well, the reason they show that
You're
You're
scene
like, okay, we
because he
get it.
does his own stunts, and
Right.
you see him literally jump off a cliff on a motorcycle and then pull a parachute, and it's him.
And he did it more than once. He did like 50
Did it six?
times.
He did it 6 times. I watched the
It seemed like
documentary.
forever. He just kept
Yeah.
jumping.
That's insane. I don't know how you could do that and then go back and just be like, okay,
He spent
now
6 months working
remember
out that
your
one
words.
I don't know how
stunt.
they can let him do that.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
the
the star.
insurance.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you can do this stuff, but it has to be the last week of the movie.
in case they need it for
Yeah,
anything.
because what if he
Well, he has. In the movie before, he broke his leg, remember?
does he do it in the beginning or the end or the middle? Because
Right. All the action scenes at the end and
He
maybe
dies
do all
at-
the.
They'd have to compartmentalize it. Yeah, you're right. They'd have to do it probably at the end, I would think, after they got all the
Or they could just use
photography.
AI
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
because AI technology.
They
is
could
insane
just
right
use
now.
AI to do the stunt. I don't know why he's still doing
he's
these
an
stunts.
animal. He's
Man
an
is in his
animal.
60s and he's jumping off cliffs on motorcycles.
Yeah, have a stunt
Yeah.
guy do it, dude.
Yeah.
He doesn't want that. I'll finish this list real
Yeah,
quick
who else
because I'm
we
going to
got?
go on something else. Tied at 4th is Matt Damon and Ryan Gosling at $43 million.
What did Matt Damon do? dude.
I don't even remember Matt Damon
produced
in
something?
anything.
I don't know. That's I didn't deep dive in this. I just thought the price was
I know he's got a
insane.
company with Ben.
Oh, so maybe they're.
But I mean, he was an Oppenheimer.
I mean, Ben Affleck is on this list, but then it goes Jennifer Aniston at $42 million, and then tied at 7th is Leonardo DiCaprio and Jason Statham.
He's the action star,
Thank
the
you.
bald
Sorry.
guy. He's
Yes,
in
yes,
the Fast and Furious
But what
movies,
has he
the
done
transporter.
recently?
Did one called The Beekeeper.
And you think that's what got him so much money last
Oh,
year?
No.
That's weird.
Number 9, Ben Affleck at 38, and then Denzel Washington at 24.
What's Denzel done? Denzel's solid in everything. Oh,
I
he
think
had,
so
he
too,
had
but-
Equalizer 3.
But Mark Wahlberg isn't on this.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg's.
Ryan Reynolds, The Rock.
Reynolds will probably come back next year with Deadpool.
The Rock had a huge flop. That Black Adam did not do well.
Yeah, I'm just surprised. I don't know. I can't understand the money aspect of that.
But now The Rock, he got his whole name and all his catchphrases. He owns them now.
Oh, he bought him back from the WWE?
He didn't buy him back. They gave it to him.
They gave it to him?
He's on the board.
Oh, really?
TKO that owns UFC and WWE.
Oh.
So he's on the board, and part of the deal was I'll be on the board, but then I want my
I want to own
likeness
this.
and all that stuff. So now he can sell his shirts, People's Champ. He can do all that stuff.
And then just make all that
nice.
money.
Yeah, extra
Nice.
money. The rich get richer. And you got to be rich to get this. Prince Harry. I remember that girl that in Vegas, 10 years ago. Remember they partied and he was naked and stuff. They're
Yeah.
playing pool. You remember
And he was wearing like a Nazi uniform and a costume. Like
No, I think that was different. That was a Halloween
was a different
party.
one? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he brought that to Vegas to party.
That was a long time ago.
Well, he's done like a lot. He did a lot of goofy, dumb things when he was younger.
Well, that girl that was with him, they played strip poker, and she has his boxers, and she's selling them for $250,000.
Who's going to pay $250,000 for underwear?
Someone
yeah.
absolutely will.
Well, they were snapped up by a San Diego strip club for $250,000.
So she
Oh
sold
my
them.
gosh.
She made
So they were sold, yeah.
Oh my God!
Is there a picture of the underwear?
Nope.
I'd be curious to see.
They've got them in like
It's like Mariah Carey's jeans in,
Yeah.
in the hallway.
in a hallway here at KRB. There's a pair of jeans that Mariah Carey signed. I'm looking at them. I'm thinking, there's no way she was wearing those.
You don't think?
No, she didn't. She didn't pop them off in the mid-visit.
No, but she was really petite. I think those were definitely hers.
But do you think she wore those, or do you think they just
No.
bought a bunch and then
They had to have bought a bunch and then gave them
just
to
signed
radio
them.
stations
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
this.
No, we have the only pair, guys.
Do we?
because
Yes.
we have a
We're one
Prince
in a
guitar.
million.
My
That
buddy
is-
had one in Minnesota.
But that's the coolest thing because that Prince guitar was a stage played guitar. Prince actually played that guitar. That's pretty cool.
Where'd that one go?
It's still on the walls here.
It is.
Yeah, I think it's down there.
I didn't because things got.
Is it?
Nobody-
Nobody stole
Things
it.
got lost that one year.
Someone
In the year of the remodel, where'd everything go?
Yeah, what happened to that?
See, there was a Smashing Pumpkins one down there. I know they gave it to Sam 2 weeks ago. She has it now. Did you see that one?
You're just trying to rile me up because you know I love Smashing
yeah.
Pumpkins, and I would go to her
Sam-
house and take it off the
Sam
damn
could
wall.
not name one Smashing Pumpkins song.
That was laughing because they Smashing Pumpkins. It's got
You
the
said
album.
that when he
smash
was
it.
in Mexico. He was like, we should totally tell Kev that you took it and it's in your house. And so that he would die. He would die.
I've had my eye on that one for quite some
I know.
time.
Just because I
You should
like
take
it.
it. You should get it. Just take it off.
Sometimes
Just
they
take it and put
do.
something else up.
Sometimes
See
they
if anyone
do like
notices.
a cleaning. Like the coolest thing I ever got from KRBE, and it was in their throwaway bin. They were going to pitch this when they were doing a remodel. They had a signed Beastie Boys guitar.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
And they're like, you're throwing this away? I'm like, can I have it? And I'm like, yeah, go ahead, take it.
They didn't know who the person didn't know who is this. It was like
Well,
2008.
and I was like, oh my God. And then one of them died. It's priceless. And
Yeah.
I have it on my wall.
It's hard to read some of the signatures too. Some of them have kind of rubbed off, or
There's a guitar over here. It says Elvis played one of them.
Yeah, I wonder who wrote on that.
Yeah, Ryan.
That's why I wouldn't think any of these
Defacing.
are legit signatures
No, they
because
are.
somebody.
Because
'cause
I
you've
did.
ruined-
Okay, all right. Behind the scenes here, there was one guitar in the back.
And
it
what
was-
about someone's nostrils and their
Yeah.
hairline?
Yeah.
Because that needs to come
what
off
was that
the
band
walls.
called?
Match or what was it?
It's
it was
over there. What is
Simple
it?
Plan.
Sugar Ray.
Is it Sugar Ray?
It's like a 25-year-old. It was falling apart. And
What we're getting at here is Ryan has defaced a lot of this stuff on our walls. Literally defaced. You took a marker to the man's face.
Yep.
Yes.
You defaced him.
It was falling apart.
made his
the
nostrils
one thing I did
larger.
with the Elvis. Okay, so there was
I'm
some
gonna send that photo to this, those dudes, Sugar Ray,
Sugar
Mark
Ray,
McGrath.
because there's all these autographs, these names, and for years, one of the autographs I wrote Stinker McGee to see if anybody had even recognized. Nobody walked by it for years. Nobody noticed. But the Elvis guitar, there was a band in the back, and none of us ever heard it. From like 35 years ago, some band that you never heard of. And about 7 years ago, I wrote Elvis on it. And I waited 7 years for the payoff. Some woman was doing a tour here. She goes, "Oh, my Lord, there's an Elvis signed guitar here."
That is terrible.
I didn't know he played with that band from the 90s.
Right?
That's the only one I ever did.
Pay to restore these pieces of
Yes.
property.
Well, some of them you can't tell in the back over
Yeah,
there.
they're so faded.
Or no, you just can't tell the writing. People write.
No, it's just
Oh,
scribble.
I wouldn't know half those signatures.
Yeah, I wouldn't know at all.
I wouldn't know any of them.
And when we come back, we need to do, what do you think Houston should be known for? Like, I always see these lists. Like, I get all this prep stuff. Like, this city is, like right now, this one came out, spring clean. Here are the cleanest and dirtiest states. There's always city surveys and states, the fattest state, the people with the worst drivers.
So we'll throw the number out there. It could be good, could be bad. Like, for instance, I would add to the list red light runners.
So you think Houston should be known for that?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Red light runners. We are the worst red light runners in the world.
Or it could be positive, Ryan.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Could be our amazing text.
And I'll say you can even change it to your area if you want.
Oh, yeah. Like
Make it
Kevin's
like
song.
a city instead of
Yeah, can we do that song?
10 more cities.
But it could be positive stuff. Like, what would you say? What do you think Katy should be known for? Or what do you think Humble should be known for? Stuff like that. So
All right.
think about where you're at right now, or Houston, H-Town. What do you think we should be known for? They always say
713.
Space City. They always say that. I
Oh,
watched the Rockets played a national game on ESPN last night, first time in 2 years. And of course, they got to do Space City stuff, and they got to show, the water wall.
The water wall.
We're known for more than that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
713-390-KRBE. That's 713-390-5723. We'll hear from you next on The Roula and Ryan Show.
Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show.
Oh, thank you for
Good
joining
morning,
us.
Houston, Texas. It's Thursday, March 7th of 2024. Did you not know that's how we open the show at 6 o'clock if you never wake up at 6? It's Roula, Ryan, Eric, Special K, and Sam.
We know.
I just
We
took
know.
Benadryl last
We were
night
here.
and I was asleep.
Hey, we're asking the question right now. It's 713-390-KRBE. What do you think H-Town should be known for?
Yeah, because you see all these, we get these every day, these stories about the dirtiest and cleanest states, the biggest and fattest cities. They do all these.
Most fit cities.
Like, what do you-
fattest cities.
Yeah.
Most fast food in a city. Blah, blah,
There'll be
blah.
one about St. Patrick's Day, I'm sure, in another week or two. Or spring
Right.
break, the best spring break cities.
Somebody said, and I quote, there's two different texts. It's two different people, okay? So I'm quoting this. Katy should be known for douchebags. And the very next one says, Katy Douchebagistan, play that song.
We can play that a little
That
bit.
was a real song where we asked the question, if you had to give your part of the Houston area a slogan, what would it be? And Kevin put it to song. And it was a text tune with your titles. There's not one city in there that he slams that he thought of himself or we did. It all came from the people that live in that part of town. That
You
said,
wrote it.
Here's what you should call this.
So you can pick any area that you live in, what it should be known for.
One person said the Heights. Most expensive side of town.
It is pretty ridiculous over there now. I remember as a kid, we would rent over in that side of town, and I thought, God, these are some trashy ass houses.
Well, they mowed all those down.
I know, and now it's like I can't even afford to
They
live there.
mowed all those homes down and put those Victorian style, mini
Well, they just
mansions.
kind of they brought him back to life, right? 'Cause
Oh yeah,
weren't
they brought
Victorian when
That's
they
a
what
were
I
lot of
old?
them back to life
Yeah.
beautifully. And what I wrote down is Houston is 30 minutes from Houston.
It's true, or an hour from Houston. If you're driving for an hour in Houston, you're still in Houston. Mine would be, here's the mission statement of Houston, Texas. If you're hungry, there's something to eat. You're going to find something in the cuisine that you're looking for from every country in the world, guys.
That's what's great about
we
being
have
diverse.
got a cuisine from that country. It's pretty unbelievable. If you're hungry, you'll find somewhere to eat.
Tomorrow for lunch, I'm going to Himalaya,
Oh,
What's Himalaya?
That's so long.
Indian restaurant.
Indian food, so
Where's
good.
that
It's over there. It's on 59 and
Hillcroft?
The Hillcroft.
I think I've had that before.
Yeah, it's Anthony Bourdain did a whole episode on that, or half an episode on You know, they do like 2 or 3 restaurants from Houston, and it's really good.
You know what's funny? I've never
It
been in
doesn't
the
look
restaurant.
fancy, the
I've
place
only
is-
ordered it to
It's
go.
not.
It's
It's
like in a
not.
strip
I remember
mall.
that.
Yes,
Sit
I've never
there.
seen it in real life. I wouldn't know where it is.
I like when I go there, I just like to ask the owner, give me, because I go with friends, it's like, give us the 5 best dishes you have.
Really?
Is it in the
Five's a
same
lot.
plaza as Cristal?
No.
No, let me
no,
see
no.
It's
where
right before
the-
that strip club, that Colorado or Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it is the
That is-
Cristal,
yeah,
right?
that is
that where it
Cristal.
is? because I know.
No, I don't think it's in that same strip mall.
Hold on, I'm looking on their
There's another-
website.
there's another, like-
Contact us, but where's their address? Because I've only door dashed it. I've never actually been there in real life.
It's good.
I went there
Isn't that
years
crazy?
ago.
You could like a restaurant so much and you've never actually seen the inside of it. I probably ordered Himalaya 6 times. And I've
It's
never
definitely,
been inside.
definitely in the same complex
there's like
as
20
Cristal
kidding me,
nightclub.
really?
It is.
Well, there was that. What was that? There's an Asian restaurant like Fung's Kitchen somewhere in that. If you go like Bel Air and 59, or it's really.
Oh no, that's you just keep driving down right there, and it's on the right hand side. It's huge.
It also has a huge following, like Himalaya does. Those 2 places, and
It's
they're right near each other.
It's right near the that theater, the arena
the arena.
theater.
Oh, that's a fun place to see a show.
Himalaya, by the way,
'cause it's in the round.
6652 Southwest Freeway. 6652 Southwest Freeway is Himalaya.
Yeah, it's good. If you want to, you're not going there to like a fancy restaurant. It's like some sushi places look really cool, Vegas style.
This is just good eats.
Oh,
And
look,
there's
they
some
even
that
have a-
don't, like Oishi or whatever.
Eric, they have a dish even called
Oishi?
after Bourdain.
They do?
Yeah, it says mutton biryani Bourdain.
That's funny.
Mutton cooked in that magical blend of dry, whole spices,
That's pretty cool.
and then layered with fragrant basmati rice.
Something I'd like to add to the list, definitely our med center. I have a family member that literally flew in late last night. Place has saved his life more than once. It's saved my life more than once.
What would your mission statement be then? Well, like, what's the slogan?
We have,
If you're sick, come here.
no, but
Houston, if you're sick, come here.
I look at it this way. Like, if I weren't lucky enough to be living in Houston, I probably wouldn't be alive right now. So you've
true.
got the best doctors in the world right here in Houston.
Well, the other thing about that is
save lives.
we live here where you have your own home space. There are a lot of different charities that have had to build housing for families that are living here because somebody in their family is getting treatment and they have to be here along for the ride. But where do they sleep?
Yeah.
The hospital room only has 1 bed. So there's a lot of different charities that have raised a lot of money to build homes so that families can go through treatment together and not have to go broke trying to live in a motel or a hotel or something, because you can't do that for 3, 4, 5 months. Remember that family we met at Texas
A lot of
Children's
people
during
do.
the live broadcast? They came here thinking they'd stay 2 weeks. They were here 3.5 months.
Yeah, they didn't leave. Yeah, they didn't leave till like
They just left a couple weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. They text us.
Yeah, it's crazy. 37530 is our text number.
See the one about Magnolia?
Yes.
What did it say?
Magnolia had the slogan, come for the meth, stay because you sold your car for the meth.
You're stuck there now.
I didn't know there was that much
Because
going
you
on
sold
there.
your car for them.
I did not know that. Let's see what else. People are giving us all their food tips now. It's kind of, we did the height one. Let's see where else. There's a lot.
Hey, let's play the song real quick because I want to
Yeah.
make sure we get it in.
Yeah, 'cause-
Remember, you guys wrote this. This is not us.
Well, it's a
You
text
wrote
tune.
this, not me. I just put it together. I'm Roula and Ryan Show, KRBE. Pasadena, Stinkadena, it's Houston renamed. Call it Scumbledane, Humble, go to Bel Air, get cane. Pearland should be called Peerless Land. There ain't no pairs. Deer Park is a tier park, it's just sad. Beaumont should be Bourmont, it's that bad. Angleton is knocked up, Vale, too many pregnant teens. And South Houston should be a taco town just because there's lots of taco trucks. Katie Douchebagistan. Katie Douchebagistan. Woodland should be named a Whiteyville. Third word, I'll just go and call him Trill. Katie Douchebagistan.
Hey.
Katie Douchebagistan. Baytown should be dirty, baby, cause everyone there is dirty with flaws. Magnolia, Swagnolia. Porter is a porta pod. Tomball may be Hicktown, USA. Sealy, Texas, Redneck, Republicanville. Angleton would be Fast Food Alley. Bayou Vista has creepy cops. Cypress should be Cement 290. Houston, Constructionopolis. Katie Douchebagistan. Oh, Katie Douchebagistan. Crosby, go and say it's Slutsville, Missouri City. Say it's misery. Katie Douchebagistan. Douchebagistan. Go, Katie Douchebagistan.
Wow, that was your text, your song, naming your town.
harsh
We
on
can make
yourselves.
a 2024 version if y'all would just text us at 37530. If you didn't like what your town was called back then,
Take it
give us a
back.
new one, and Kevin can redo the song again. 37530. What's the slogan of your area on the Roula and Ryan Show?
Hey, yo. Time for KRBE's Roula and Ryan Show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
Okay, so last night the number one Cougs took down University of Central Florida, the Golden Knights, 67-59. They've earned a share of the Big 12 regular season championship. Now, Houston, which is 27-3, can clinch the title outright with a win on Saturday against number 14 Kansas in the Cougs season finale.
When's that game? What day? Saturday?
Saturday.
What time?
I'm sure that'll be
What channel?
an afternoon game.
I don't have the time right now. I guess I can Google that
OJ
for
would
the
know.
next
Which
one.
was,
Yeah.
I could text him and find out because that would be a huge game. Those tickets would be expensive.
Yeah.
Try and get scalpers.
All right,
yeah.
drive me to hit up whoever I know
Yep.
has a suite or something
'cause
up in
Kansas
there
beat
because
us.
they got extra seats in there.
They beat your school last time when they were there. So
Time to spank 'em.
revenge.
Okay, so I'm doing this story because, Rolla, you hate these things.
What are they?
They're all over my
Mosquitoes,
house. I
cockroaches?
killed like 9 of
they?
them in my house yesterday. Mosquito hawks.
Yeah, what did we call them yesterday? Somebody said they're called something else.
They're also crane flies or
Crane
skeeter
flies.
eaters. They don't actually eat mosquitoes. They look a little bit like kind of like a winged daddy
They're
longlegs.
like a giant mosquito, like Texas size.
But they don't bite
Usually
you.
they don't bother me, but
They don't
I
bite
feel like
you.
we're being overtaken. I'm like seeing 5 and 6 get in my house when I open the door. I'm like, what's happening?
They're annoying. They don't eat mosquitoes. They don't bite like mosquitoes. They are attracted to the lights. So if you don't want them around your door, turn the lights off at the porch.
That's why above you.
Because I get them in my house.
But then I can't see when I'm walking in. Stumble.
Yes, we could sneak up on you.
Houston Mayor John Whitmire on Wednesday called for an independent investigation into the Houston Police Department over how and why more than 264,000 cases were declared suspended for lack of personnel. Whitmire has called for a third party to investigate. The police department police chief Troy Finner said, "Yeah, I welcome and support the review." He posted this on Twitter, X, whatever.
See, that's why I like when you get new people to come in and kind
Get
of clean
crap
house
done,
and get
yeah.
stuff done, like with the fire
Look what he
department.
did with
we're
the
gonna
fire
have the
department.
firefighters on next week because
Good.
they have a big day coming up on Thursday. So Marty
Yeah.
Langton's going to be in here on Friday to tell us about it. And actually, during the break, I went to go see Marty at the headquarters the other day, and I got
Mm-hmm.
some gifts. I'll get. Is a mod here? Maybe I'll get him to go down to the car and get him. 'cause
Oh,
I
that's
forgot.
really cool because for 7 years he got nowhere with Mayor Turner. Yeah, that guy
telling
just
you.
dragged his
And
feet.
then what?
Didn't
2
do
days.
anything for the
It was a
fire
5-minute
department.
meeting.
Yeah.
It just goes to prove that the former person had a personal vendetta against the fire department because for 7 years our tax dollars went to that nightmare, and in 5 minutes this thing was solved.
Yeah, think of all the lawyers that made the money.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
Well,
And
he,
those
he
are our
actually
money, our tax-paying
our
money.
tax-paying money. He sued basically
Man,
to
that guy
keep
sucks.
us.
So glad he's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Hope we never see him again.
Well, you shouldn't have to.
Well, he'll be at some event.
Yeah.
He'll be kissing someone's butt,
Yep.
trying to get their money to run for something.
Now you can
What's
say.
a politician? Always politicians. All these politicians out there.
Yep. All right. Coming up next, it's time for Roula and Ryan's Roses.
If you have suspicions in your relationship, we're going to help you figure out the answers next on the Roula and Ryan Show.